time. The show was better last week.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
This isn't up to their usual standard.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. It's a bit, frivolous, isn't it? Don't pass up these girls. Don't pass up these girls. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Thought these hand pans were always really cool.
Would you like to buy something today?
I'm not sure what their official name is, but it's cool that they put those in the game.
Won't find better wear. Would you like to buy something today?
Get it, boy.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
I'm just looking at what kind of food they got.
I promise.
Looks like some, like,
Check out these wares.
steak sitting in the sun.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Asaram influence.
Giant nut things.
Only the finest goods.
You'll like what I have for sale.
What looks like garlic.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Oh, you'll like what I have for sale. I promise.
Okay.
There's a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Only the finest goods here. For yourself.
Okay, so
Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
I don't really remember what I'm dealing with here, so I am a little nervous because I don't know how difficult it is, so to speak.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Stop yelling at me, first of all.
Why did he try to kill the Sun King? What reason do Asaram need for anything they do?
The Asaram that tried to kill our Sun King? Traitors, the whole tribe of them.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon. Trying to remember who these merchants are. You?
Back from the wilds. Find any Banuk relics?
I definitely did.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes. I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
I get it. She right.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. You ready? Let's trade then.
One of everything, please.
The Banuk will be happy to get their treasures back. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Pretty sure I got them all, but whatever. So... okay. What can I sell you? Something good? She's got some hefty prices for this stuff. Oh my gosh. Dirty basket. Sorry. Keep trying. Someone will get it eventually. Can I sell you for more? Will you pay me more than the average Joe? No? Flowers.
Let's have a chat. No. Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
Sure did. What's your deal again?
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies
Nice
and
job.
gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Seems like they started sprouting after Gaia was ripped away from her sub-functions, so... the sub-function, from what I understand, its creator was very into poetry. So, the sub-function took the poetry from its data and put it into the new flowers that it created.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
And the vessel one.
Let's talk it over.
How do I get to you? Around?
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
Yep. What's about
So
you?
you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
They're mugs. They're just mugs.
Yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Okay.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes. You look capable. You might do.
Well, let's see what we got here. Treasure boxes. I don't have any room. Okay.
Come here if you will.
I'm going to sail to the sky. Oh, I don't have much room to sell anything. Okay. Can always get these later. Just tell yourself that. These are easy. Just need to make room. This kind of hurts to do, but I really need the space. And I need a little bit of extra cash. Blaze 92. Cell modifications. Make room for stuff. Don't want to get too carried away. Treasure boxes. I think I got all of my... oh my gosh, excuse me. I think I got all of my Hunter's Lodge stuff.
Radovan Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people.
Hey, I heard you became a thrush. Congratulations. A lot of changes here. It's inspiring to see Talana as the Sunhawk.
Yeah, so I got all my weapons.
I never would have expected you to bring down Redmaw. I'm kicking myself for not seeing your potential from the beginning.
Take a look at these wares.
Seems like a lot. Look at it. Let's try it out. That'll be nice to have, though, for later. I already did that. Okay, mods. Like that. Tear and handling, so I'm sure I can find. Yeah, way better. I don't need the freeze. It's just handling and damage. Tear and handling seems like the best one to improve on. that. What am I gonna have to my left for this? Probably the blast sling. It's only 40 damage, so I don't want to do damage and handling. They just go straight to damage. There doesn't seem to be any additional attribute. Yeah, that's just damage, straight damage. Damage and handling. That. Let's compare these numbers. 50 and 150, 70 and 150. So seems like the obvious choice. Freeze and damage. Shock. Need more shock and freeze damage on this. Kind of a waste because there's no tear, but I'll take it.
These crystals might be precious to someone.
Where is this guy? Out here?
Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Talk a spell.
And what do I have for resources again? Just double checking because I want to make sure I'm set. I'll sell that. Sell that. Okay.
Come take a look. You're a good price. Won't find better wares.
Okay, here we go. I am still like a little nervous because I haven't done this in a bajillion years. Looks like I could probably use some more blaze, but whatever. Okay. If I run out, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
This is it. Oh, I need a beverage. I'm so ridiculous.
Getting cooler. Dark soon.
I don't really want to do this battle in the dark. I'm not sure if we have a choice or not. I don't know if it chooses what time of day or if you just go. I prefer daytime if at all possible. I can see better. My hair keeps getting caught on my earring. Yeah, I do not want to do this at nighttime. I'll stick around till morning. And then, maybe they won't make me do it at night anyway. I think I'm just stalling because I'm nervous. Can you blame me? Anytime now, the sun can come out. Kind of multitasking anyway, so.
Amazing.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Nope. Buying time till morning, sir.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, so I'm fight.
Need some blaze, maybe some wire, and eco shells just to be safe. But I really don't know how much money I have. Let's start with blaze, or go from there. Yeah, I don't have much. Eco shell. One will make me feel better. Having one. Absolutely need wire. Like, no question. You can't even make arrows without wire, so better safe than sorry. Stock up a little bit more on blaze. Use the rest on eco shells. Blaze. Wire. It's literally all the money I have. I'm gonna make this count.
Now that Prince Ethan has returned to Meridian.
Whoa, fire show. Show me what you got. I'm here for it, dude. Here for it. Do the thing. Wow. Fire. Do something.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Oseram influence at the palace. What's he thinking, letting Dervahl live?
Hello, tiny child.
Hi.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Just a tad underwhelming, and I also feel like you shouldn't be putting that in your mouth. But I'm not here to judge.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
So many parts over here. This is insane. Like, there's so much I haven't really paid attention to at the market stalls. What's that? Metal shards? Yeah, and blaze. Yes. This game's got my back. It knows. So many places I haven't really looked or anything. What's going on up here? What do you guys got back here?
When I was a boy, but it's decent work, keeping the city safe.
Aww. I'm not trying to trade with you. Let's talk.
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it.
Tell me about it, brah.
We all have our place in the organization.
Sure. Okay.
I've never broken bread with an outlander.
Well, put me on your list, man. I'm about to save the world.
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you were nice about it.
I don't think I can help you.
Okay. Guys are nice people. For the most part. There's no guards. Oh, no other guards on the bridge. That's dangerous.
You're wrong. You have no need to loiter around here. Why, hello there.
See? Yeah, you changed your tune. I'm gonna talk to you.
I've always wondered, are all your kind hunters and fighters, or just a few?
Pretty much all of us. But thanks for taking interest. The Nora are a strong people. They won't even let me jump off that. Buying time till sunup, and then they're gonna like make me wait till sundown or something. I don't remember. Oh, I don't.
So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work, but you don't seem like the rest.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it probably will.
So there are Oseram in the sun. I get up, I work, the same as always.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Had a break in ages.
That sounds terrible. They don't even give you guys breaks. We need to talk to this new Sun King.
I've got a lot on my mind. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, man. I don't blame you. I'm just kind of dicking around.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
That's what I say sometimes. Never. What's down here? Where does this go? Oh. Okay. Just trying to figure doors out, that's all. That's fair. This palace is huge, guys. Doing a great job. Could just chill. Is the sun ever gonna come up? Oh my god. I am friendly. I'm a nice person. Let's just do this.
What brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Blameless Maraude.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
We can never repay you for what you've done. Bringing the
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Ooh. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. See, I find that interesting. Talks about what kind of world would Far Zenith create if the ship reaches its destination. So much knowledge and so few restraints in the alpha build of the Apollo. And there's no fail-safes. So how will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Okay.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have to fight. More.
I'm gonna check on the defenses before the battle.
Kill our Sun King till the machine
Did you
riders
just
stop in cold.
polish that armor, was it? Of course. Watch out for the
Isn't
Oseram
that a
merchants.
little-
They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified. Don't you? And shiny.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
A woman atop the Hunter's Lodge. Never thought I'd see that sunrise.
Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. Travis. Gave him a half-eaten packet of Dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for Zero Dawn staff. I did not know. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. I am going to screenshot this because this is actually kind of important. Okay. It's an interesting piece of information, though. For sure.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
That makes me so happy. Oh, Uthid. Okay.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me, like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then, Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising up.
Oh, look who it is. It's Petra.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
I don't know where the other target is. Oh, over there.
See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle... I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though. I don't make weapons for a living. It's more of a diversion.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Uthid?
As many as I...
Geneva. They called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong.
It's kind of nice
For the
seeing all
Nora
these
he
people again.
terrorized, for myself and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Suppose I have spoken to everyone down here. Sort of kept them on these separate
That's a nice spear, Uther.
platforms.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
Ah, Vanessa. Oh, who's this?
She was incredible.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
Antidote.
That crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King, till the Machine Rider stopped him cold.
I think I talked to everyone here.
It's always the ones you least expect to cause you trouble.
What's the other battle site? Sobek journal. I just saw this one though. Yeah, okay.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Sort of keeping an eye on everything on the way up now. I don't want to miss anything. Well, it seems really tedious, but... Waited all this time for the sun to come up, and here I am talking about... Ooh, Talana!
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Oh, Talana. Just checking to see if anybody's down here. Plus, this is an amazing view. It's over there anyway. Right there. Okay. It's pretty far. A lot farther than it looks. It's so neat how you see all these people that helped you. And you helped them, really, but a lot of it was a two-way street. And you get to see them again.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Oh, she is not happy. Not even a little bit. Don't get stuck.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh my
And we
god.
must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Farrell just about had me tear up for a second. What the hell? Ah, the big boy. Is that Aaron?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Last one. So they didn't go to Elysium. They basically just spent the rest of their lives there. Which we know. It's not exactly how that played out, but... So, I thought the Lightkeeper Protocol was basically having their clones, like Aloy, sent back out into the world like everybody else, but apparently the idea was for them to raise and train their own, the versions of themselves. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. Well, it is what it is.
My arm's getting itchy.
We're gonna chill out. I'm looking at shit. Now I gotta go get some rest, guys. It's important. Oh, I kept thinking I saw something glowing over here. But I don't, so nope. Probably just fast travel this one, eh? Such a long stream and I haven't even started the battle, mostly because I dick around when I do shit. I'm trying to learn. Let me take this flag off.
Only the finest.
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Okay, here we go.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Oh.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates.
That's not with smoke.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Quite a few Deathbringers.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Fuck.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
I forgot I have to fight Helis.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable. Accept your weakness.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Only endless night awaits you. Maritza must run
Bridge can't
red
take much
to
more of this.
cleanse.
Damn it. It's giving way! Blocked again.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. Impossible.
Got him.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
Fresh as it comes. I'd have to ditch something.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Gotta get to another platform.
Not without emptying this first, I don't.
South! They're coming from the south!
I'm gonna in a second, dude. Yeah, get 'em, boys.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Now where are they coming from?
No sign! A wall in the attack! Lower your arms, but be wary!
Chance to catch a breath. And prepare.
Go get 'em. Go get 'em.
Raise arms again! Wet!
Time to go. It's taking it out of me.
Oh, come on, come on. so many fucking machines. Corruptor, Corruptor. Get this guy first. Deathbringer. Get this guy. Get this guy. Over there. That's a storm bird.
Here it comes. Better move first.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, I got this, I got this. Over here. Back here, pick this up. Pick it up, just pick it up. Come on, pick it back up. Pick it up. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh shit.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Deb?
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Deb. I've gotta go.
This is it! Now you face their true son, Shadow Demons.
Boy, I am glad I cleared my stuff out before doing this. Or I would have no room.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Well, we gotta stop that.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Oh, we're gonna get up there.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
I should stock up. Last chance.
What's that? Okay, hold on. Okay. I guess we are all set, eh? Where do I go? Down here. Got it. Entity.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Deathbringer, right there!
Okay, I'm kind of thinking this through. Kind of. Because he's gonna walk around. So why not put him where he's gonna get messed up?
Execute.
The big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
I can't back down now.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, he's starting to get messed up. He's gonna... Okay, I got you, I got you, I got you, I know. Almost. Almost. Get it off of there. Get this. Get this. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, run, 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 run. Got him good. Got him good. Okay, I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that. Gun, 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 gun. Back, 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 back. Can I run with this? I can't. Run, 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 run. Big gun. This is perfect. I need to borrow your gun, sir. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this. You got this.
We've taken out the corrupted.
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Where? Where is the gun? Right over here.
We've got time. Okay. Still got time.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Go. Go.
My way's clear. Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Fuck, where? Where is he? Right over here.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Purging this bitch.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
So that's that. That's just the main storyline, which I've completed. As far as I know, I've gotten all the trophies for the main storyline. I'm gonna double check once this is all done. And then it's time to start the Frozen Wilds and clear everything in that out. I do have a feeling the next game is just going to start in the West, which to me is like, it's awesome, and the next game is going to be awesome. It's just a little unfortunate. I'd really like to see some old friends, so it'd be cool if they had some of the map accessing some of the old locations, maybe. But that's asking for a lot for what places that you've already seen. So maybe they could find some way to work those old characters into the new location. At least some of them. I'd like to see some old friendly faces. So the deal was before, what we've learned is Gaia basically had to self-destruct to try to stop Hades, but that didn't work. So she did it for no reason. But overriding Hades gives us some sort of hope that we can reactivate Gaia. But we were not to attempt that until after we destroyed Hades. Because if you reactivate Gaia, he's just gonna finish the job completely, you know. Whether or not we'll actually ever get to meet Gaia, I don't know. But the terraforming system will essentially fall apart without her, and I think there's some sort of a thing that stops her. It's a protocol that stops her from interacting with the villagers, so to speak, directly. I don't know if that would be, considering that Gaia is from the, Lightkeeper protocol, those rules might, or Aloy is from the Lightkeeper protocol, those rules might not apply to her because she's not technically part of the same group as everyone else. Like, her DNA wasn't even supposed to exist. She kind of did it as an emergency. So, I don't know. I'm excited for the next game. I want some answers, and I really hope they give us the answers that I really want. Sure, we're not going to get everything all at once, because I have a feeling they want to kind of push this out for more than 2 games, but this stuff's going to drive me crazy. I've been trying to put it together like a puzzle, but I don't have all the pieces. I do feel like there was a mission with a ship sent into space that supposedly failed, but the message on how it failed was kind of vague. And they also had Alpha Apollo on board with no fail-safes or anything, so he really could have just taken charge, being of his own decision-making, and he held all of the knowledge of the world. So I could see it being completely, like, within reason to say that an Alpha Apollo, with all of humanity's knowledge, might say, I can't trust you guys with anything, and just take that over. Because let's be honest, he was brought in when the world was ending because of people, so if you're going to be logical, Apollo might not trust them. So if that ship did survive and wasn't destroyed, there may or may not be more people brought into the mix that what I would think would be far more advanced than this tribal situation that's currently happening on Earth. Because all of these people basically had to start from scratch. They were taught language to an extent. They were taught the basics that you're taught in, like, elementary school. And then they told them to just get out. And that's what the entire current civilization was built on. So yeah, I just have a lot of questions. Also, there's a little clip here after the credits. That's why I'm not skipping past it or rushing through. Kind of waiting for that to kick in. It is awesome how they did the credits scene in this too. It's just going through a cauldron. Which is interesting because Hephaestus is the cauldrons, I believe. And she's sort of the, she, I believe she, is the primary focus of the DLC. I do think they're going to touch more on the other sub-functions as well. Just for now, this is an important one. The one that creates the machines and controls the machines has a mind of its own all of a sudden. We need to address that. I think it's Demeter who did the metal flowers. And, like, once he was freed, you saw his stamp with the metal flowers, and they all contain poetry, which is, I think, is awesome because his creator loved poetry. And that was sort of I believe, something that they used the entire time that they were building them. He was in charge of all of the plant life. And to have an AI after he's long gone, an AI that he created, put poetry into its own creations. I don't know, I think that's a really beautiful thing. It's like they all kind of kept a little piece of their creators. Credits are pretty long, huh? Well, I'll be right back if we're doing that. Sounds like it. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for playing. No problem. You guys did a great job. This game is beautiful.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin. Yeah, that sort of confirms a little bit for me that the next game is in the Forbidden West, so to speak, because it does sort of show that Hades goes towards the west and Silence is in a deserty type area, which is what it's described as. And that's sort of where Aloy went to find Elizabeth, is out to the west. Yeah, this is something that they do, is you can, it has to take you back. There's so much that has happened and been destroyed and played out during the end of the game that they have to take you back before the final boss battle, so to speak. So it gets wiped, as if none of that happened. And they get 1 skill point for beating the game.
And then they offer the quest again. But I think I can clear these up. All skills earned. All trophies obtained. I got the platinum. I'm still gonna do the DLC because that's more trophies. But I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the platinum or not for the regular game. So really for the DLC skills, all I need is this one dismount strike, which I considered getting a few times, and I just don't ride stuff enough in this.
I've been doing this since I was small.
Definitely have a lot more work to do, but for tonight, which I am gonna double check on my little theory here. Okay, so the spire is here. Aloy was essentially standing in this area. And she looked away from Meridian, off in this direction. So yeah, we're going west. For sure. And then Hades came out and went west. Probably more in this direction, but either way, they're both going to be in the same general area. And we can, there's some data points. I don't know if I can actually find them or not. But there is data points discussing the Forbidden West and how the people out there drank machine blood and stuff. Imagine it would be this. It's the Sun King. Redmaw. History of Sunlaw. Or Sunfall. Forbidden West. Let's see. Poisoned, mortally wounded, or driven witless by what they had experienced in the lands beyond the Daunt. It is certain that the western lands are most unlike our own. Some cross deserts of the palest white, others deserts of color or fire, or even limitless sweeps of blue sand that seem to reflect the sky above, broken only by the remains of ancient machines. Others spoke of vast prairies of tall grass, each blade sharp enough to draw blood, dotted with shivering black flowers, or incalculable plains of dried mud, cracked like a great mosaic. At night, unknown animals would watch with glowing eyes, and strange birds, all the colors of kites and fireworks, chitter and call out in men's voices. To me, that sounds a little bit like parrots. But it's interesting because it seems like it's in Utah. A lake 100 times the size of Daybreak, so wide the far shores cannot be made out, and so deep that an entire city of ancients stands drowned within it. The water is sour to the taste and sickening, and is said to rise up and push back against those who attempt to cross. I think that's Salt Lake. So, Salt Lake City, Utah. Lots of old cities, yeah. It is not the land alone that swallows up all who venture within. New machines in the west. Machines more strange and terrible than any found in the Sundom. With their fingernails, dying witnesses have scratched out impossible shapes, or if they're still possessing several limbs and vocal organs, mimic jerking movements and imitated awful sounds, all belonging in the thrones of madness. And there's people out there. One spoke of drinkers of machine blood, their lips and tongues stained, their teeth replaced with metal. Another described youths as pale as ash, all wearing the same faces, who hunt silently and tirelessly in the night. Still another told of a tribe, seen only from afar, whose folk busied themselves digging deep pits in the sand, only to fill them in again for unknowable reasons. While another tribe was only glimpsed in the waters of the Great Lake, riding their thin, dark boats. So yeah, this definitely, to me, is just painting a picture of what we're gonna find in the next game. Which I am excited for. It's gonna be sweet. Take that off of there. Forget the cares and worries.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
Okay. Well,
So there are Oseram in the Sundom now. I get up, I work.
I guess that's it for now. After I did all my rambling. And then next time I'll just get started on the DLC. It's gonna be sweet.